during the 23 season.
All right, next up, our Male Comeback Player of the Year Award recognized a male athlete who faced adversity head-on, refusing to be defined by the challenges and setbacks in his path. Instead, he embraced these challenges as opportunities for growth, using each obstacle as fuel to propel him forward on his journey to this moment. The nominees for Male Comeback Player of the Year are...
And the nominees for Male Comeback Player of the Year are Connor Rob Wilcox with men's tennis, Zach Hodges with men's cross country, Jackson Van Paris with men's golf, and Jake Keshick with football.
And the winner for Male Comeback Player of the Year is Connor Rob Wilcox.
Connor Rob Wilcox, men's tennis. As a senior, Connor is a leader and the picture of what it means to overcome adversity, remaining resilient in his journey to rehabilitation despite dealing with 2 ACL tears.
Now time for round 2 of Commodore Kahoot. Let's get it going. Pull out your devices. We see the scoreboard. How many ITA kickoff weekends has men's tennis made it into after their appearance in January? Lock them in. Lock them in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh. Let's see. And we have a new leaderboard. Let's keep it going.
All right, our next set of awards starts with our Female Player of the Year. With every swift stroke, powerful kick, or strategic move, this woman has not only redefined what it means to be a competitor, but has also inspired countless others to reach for their own dreams. As the Female Player of the Year, she embodies the spirit of athleticism, leadership, and sportsmanship, setting a standard of greatness that will be remembered for years to come. Our nominees for Female Player of the Year are...
And the nominees for Female Player of the Year are Julia Rosenberg with women's cross country, Kylia Utley with swimming, Ayana Moore with women's basketball, and Celia Belmore with women's tennis.
And our winner of Female Player of the Year is Celia Belmore.
Ranked number 11 nationally in singles and 33rd in doubles, Moore's journey at Vanderbilt reflects a commitment to excellence both on and off the court, boasting an impressive 25-7 singles record for this season so far, mostly at the number 1 position, and going 25-10 in doubles.
Now, whether dominating on the field, court, or course, this male athlete has consistently raised the bar of excellence, pushing himself and his teammates to new heights of achievement. As the Male Player of the Year, he represents the very best of sportsmanship, resilience, and skill, leaving a mark on the Vanderbilt athletics community and inspiring all those around him. The nominees for Male Player of the Year are...
And the nominees for Male Player of the Year are Ezra Mignon with men's basketball, Andrew Ponke with men's cross country, Jackson Van Paris with men's golf, and C.J. Taylor with football.
And the winner for Male Player of the Year is Ezra Mignon.
Ezra Mignon created memorial magic with his buzzer-beating jumper to beat Texas A&M, and also led the Commodores by averaging 14.7 points per game and posting a team-leading 145 assists on the season. Ezra scored in double figures 24 times, including a career-high 29 points in the final game of his Vanderbilt career at the SEC tournament.
Now, I'd like to invite the president of the Black Student Athlete Group, Haley Bishop, to the stage.
Welcome to the stage, Haley Bishop, BSAG president.
Okay, hi everyone, how are we? Okay, y'all have cheered louder for that all. How are we? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, hi. I am Haley Bishop, the president of the Black Student Athlete Group. And I just want to talk about it for a minute because it means so much to me. So the Black Student Athlete Group, otherwise known as BSAG, was created in 2020, and it stands for Building Up the Communities of the Underprivileged, Stimulating the Hearts and the Minds of the Unlimited, and Amplifying the Voices of the Unheard, and Giving Back to and Affirming the Culture of the Unbreakable. So BSAG was created in 2020 by Taya Shelby, Elijah McAllister, Cameron Robinson, and Olivia Simmons following the murder of George Floyd. They established it as a close-knit environment for Black and African-American student athletes to empower, educate, unite, celebrate, uplift, and support one another within the athletics community. The aim was to ensure that every one of our Black student athletes felt like they could be unapologetically themselves. So in September of 2020, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Black Student Athlete Group made history by holding a campus voter registration drive throughout all of Vanderbilt University, and they undertook this initiative to highlight the significance of voting for everyone, and their goal was to shift the conversation and get college students to the ballot. So my initial encounter with BSAG occurred during my freshman year here, 2020. It was COVID. So with COVID restriction, I was really looking to find connection and just reaching out outside of my little track bubble. So I turned to BSAG as a means of fostering connection. And shortly thereafter, I became deeply engaged with BSAG. So I started out as a general member, then I moved to the corresponding secretary, and now I'm the president. So one of my most cherished aspects of BSAG is just the opportunity to be able to be surrounded by so many strong, driven, creative, and diverse individuals, and having the chance to not only engage and learn from members of the Black student athlete community, but also to lead my peers over the past year. So I just want to talk again a little bit about one of my fondest memories with BSAG, and that was the trip to LA, where I had the privilege of accompanying graduated and current women's basketball players, as well as teammates and some of the football players. And so this experience really allowed me to deepen my connection with people that I probably wouldn't interact with on a regular basis. And I would say that these are one of the memories that I hold really close to my heart. And closing here, I would just like to thank the current e-board, Maddie, Taylor, Michael, and Taco. And I would like to also thank Amari, Brandon, and Caitlin for always supporting my crazy ideas and being such a great help. They act as my therapist all the time, just ask them. It's super fun. And I would also just like to announce that the president next year for BSAG will be Santana Spearman, and the vice president will be Illyria McBride. And I have full confidence. Yes. Awesome, yeah, I just have full confidence that they will surpass all of our achievements that we've made this year, and I'm really looking forward to where BSAG will go this year under the new leadership. BSAG president has been one of the greatest honors of my life, and this experience will remain close to my heart for years to come.
All right, thank you, Haley, for sharing about our Black Student Athlete Group. Our next award is the Godfrey Dillard Award. This award recognizes a student athlete who has overcome obstacles on or off the field. The winner of this year's Godfrey Dillard Award is, Bradley Mann from football.
Bradley Mann, football. Bradley played 3 games as a freshman before suffering a season-ending injury. He battled back as a sophomore, overcoming the injury and a fierce position battle to play in all 12 games as a sophomore, making 12 tackles, 3.5 for loss, and his first career sack against Auburn.
All right, we know what time it is. Time for round 3 of Commodore Kahoot. Let's get it going. Pull out your devices. Let's go. Take a look at the leaderboard. Next question, please. How many gold did women's lacrosse score in their highest score in season opener since 2015? Lock them in. Was it 24? Was it 19? Was it 12? Or was it 13? Three, two, one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, little switcheroos.
Our next award is the James A. Robbins Award. This award is given annually to perpetuate the memory of Jim Robbins, class of 1892, whose life and teaching exemplified selfless devotion to learning, to sports participation, and to service to youth in Vanderbilt. Mr. Jim, as he was known, became a Latin and Greek professor, and it is said he never missed a game, and even attended some practice sessions. This award has been presented for 56 years to the senior student athlete in whose life these virtues are most evident. A plaque hangs on the first floor of the Surratt Student Center beyond the Baseball Glove Lounge to celebrate this award and honor the legacy of Jim Robbins. The winner of the James A. Robbins Award is Jennifer Laredo.
Jennifer Laredo, bowling. The 2023 NCAA Tournament's most outstanding bowler, Jennifer Laredo, has been part of Commodore bowling teams that won 2 conference titles, 2 regional titles, and the 2023 National Championship. Off the lanes, she was named a first-team Arthur Ashe Jr. Sports Scholar in 2023 and has made the Dean's List for 7 consecutive semesters.
Next up, we're going to have Sarah Marvin, the president of Athlete Ally, come up to talk about the club.
Sarah Marvin, Athlete Ally president.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Marvin. I'm a junior on the track and field team and also president of Vanderbilt's Athlete Ally Club. Our other executive board members this year are Kosi Umera, Claire Vetketter, Gray Almasi, and our advisors are Laura McCann and Tess Kilwin. Athlete Ally's mission is to end homophobia and transphobia in sport and to uplift LGBTQIA+ athletes. Our student organization is open to all athletes all LGBTQIA+ athletes and allies across all sports at Vanderbilt, and welcomes any student athletes who are interested in learning more about social activism. Vanderbilt Athlete Ally is focused on creating a safe space for all athletes, no matter their sexual orientation, gender identity, or gender expression. We believe that our success as student athletes is dependent on ensuring that we all feel safe and welcome within our community that we spend so much time in. Allyship is crucial to creating an inclusive environment for all. An ally is a person who stands up for another person or group of people that are discriminated against. Allies are incredibly important to the success of our organization because there is strength in numbers and strength in unity. Sorry, lost my space, we're good. Another part of our mission is to create visibility for the LGBTQIA+ community. One way we are doing this is by having pride games at some of our team's competitions. This year we have had pride games for women's basketball, women's tennis, and women's soccer. And we are having one for women's track coming up in a few weeks. Other events Athlete Ally has been a part of this past year have been How to Be an Ally training, Athlete Ally study breaks, and this past summer we also sent 5 student athletes to the University of Washington for the second ever Athlete Ally Activism Summit, where they were able to collaborate with 30 other NCAA colleges and universities. As an organization that is founded in social activism, we understand that activism isn't for everyone, but that doesn't mean do nothing. Start small and learn something about what it means to be an ally. You can still have an active role in being an ally for the people around you. It matters. Educate yourself with ally trainings and learn how to support your teammates, coaches, athletes, or coworkers on a more interpersonal level. If you are interested in Athlete Ally or would like to learn more about what we do on a day-to-day basis, please contact myself, our executive board members, or our advisors. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Sarah, for sharing about our Vanderbilt chapter of Athlete Ally. Our next award is the Dr. Jerry Reeves Award. This award is presented annually to a graduating senior student athlete who has been at Vanderbilt for at least 6 semesters and has the highest cumulative grade point average. Dr. Reeves played tennis at Vanderbilt and graduated in 1965. He went on to a long and very successful career in medicine and retired as the Vice President of Medical Affairs and Dean of the Medical University of South Carolina. The winner of our Dr. Jerry Reeves Award is Ella Lambert.
Ella's been a member of the women's cross country and track team the last 3 seasons. The Cincinnati, Ohio resident has been named to the SEC Academic Honor Roll for cross country and track each of the last 3 years, named to the Dean's List 5 times, including 3 semesters with a 4.0 GPA. The Human and Organizational Development major has a 3.96 GPA, graduating this spring in 3 years of initial enrollment at Vanderbilt, and will be enrolling in Owen Graduate School of Management for an MS in Finance next academic year.
Time for another round. Time for another round. Let's get it going. Which Commodore made his PGA debut in Puerto Rico this year? With the picture. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, and Madison maintains the lead. As we transition into this next portion of our award ceremony, we want to take time to highlight a special initiative that our athletics department embarked on this year called the Commodore Cares Challenge. To help us out, I want to introduce a remarkable young woman who challenged us and who helped us bring this vision to life. I present to you Emily Gavin.
Thank you, Cam. The idea for the Commodore Cares Challenge came from my fellowship work with an organization called The Team, which focuses on helping student athletes use their platforms to promote civic engagement on their campuses. Through this experience, I realized the immense potential that we have as student athletes to create a positive change beyond our sports. The challenge seeks to draw on our competitive drive as student athletes to further incentivize involvement in our community, highlighting the rewards that come with volunteering our time and making a tangible difference. But the challenge goes beyond wins and losses. It celebrates acts of kindness, compassion, and service that have touched the lives of others and inspired change in our community. Whether it's volunteering with local organizations, advocating for social justice causes, or using their voice and platforms to raise awareness on important issues, the recipients of these awards have shown a deep commitment to making a meaningful impact beyond the sports arena. And because of this, the top 3 individuals who dedicated the highest number of hours towards community service will get to customize their very own pair of Nike shoes, and the winning team will receive money towards an outing of their choice. The 3rd highest number of hours of our Commodore Cares Challenge goes to Kaylee Hitt. Kaylee can't be with us here tonight, but the third place winner of the Commodore Cares Challenge is a young lady who is not only dedicated to throwing perfect strikes on the bowling lanes, but also extending strikes of kindness in her community. Through her involvement with organizations such as the Nashville Rescue Mission and Jones Padilla Elementary School, she extended a helping hand to those experiencing homelessness and poured into the next generation of young scholars. Congratulations, Kaylee. Now for the second highest number of hours of our Commodore Cares Challenge. Drum roll. Second place goes to Santana Spearman. The second place winner of the Commodore Cares Challenge is truly dedicated to crossing the finish line on the track, primarily focusing on initiatives supporting youth and health through her involvement with the Nashville Children's Hospital and Special Olympics Tennessee. She brought joy and assistance to those in need while also empowering young girls through the Rise Up mentorship program, exemplifying her dedication to fostering positive change within her community. Congratulations, Santana. And now for the highest number of hours of our Commodore Cares Challenge. First place goes to Jocelyn Blair. The first place winner of our Commodore Cares Challenge proves that her volunteer journey mirrors her cross-country runs. She truly goes the distance to run the race of uplifting others. Through her involvement with organizations such as Alive Hospice Care and Conversations to Remember, she showcased a commitment to offering comfort, care, and companionship to individuals in palliative care. Congratulations to Jocelyn Blair. And now for the team with the highest number of hours for our Commodore Cares Challenge. The winning team goes to bowling. Congratulations to our bowling team for winning the Team Social Impact Award in this year's Commodore Cares Challenge. Their dedication to service, advocacy, and community involvement embodies the true spirit of this initiative, showcasing how athletes can make a meaningful impact beyond the scoreboard. Whether through volunteering, advocacy, or raising awareness, their efforts have inspired change and touched lives, reflecting the essence of compassion and service that defines Commodore Cares.
Congratulations to all of our Commodore Cares Challenge winners. Let's give them another round of applause. Your efforts make such a big difference in the lives of those whom you serve in the Nashville community. And so far this school year, our Vanderbilt Commodores have served over 1,400 hours and counting. That deserves a hand clap. Way to go, everyone. Way to go. Well, we've got a little surprise for you. Our partner elementary school, Jones Padilla Elementary, has something that they want to share.
We have an incredible partnership with Vanderbilt and Vanderbilt Athletics. It has been a partnership that I've been a part of for the last 4 years. The partnership that we have, it means a lot to our students, faculty, and staff here at the school because we receive a lot of support. We have athletes that come to us in the morning to participate in our before care program and our after care program. They also operate as tutors with our students and provide valuable opportunities for our kiddos with leadership and just giving our students exposure to what it is to be a student in college. They've supported our students, our families, and faculty. Anytime we have a need, we can call on Vanderbilt, and if they can't make it happen, they always know someone that can. It's a beautiful partnership. We hope that it's one that will last for years and years to come. We love you, Vanderbilt. Thank you, Vanderbilt Athletics, for everything that you've done here at Jones.
Thank you, Vanderbilt.
If that doesn't get you pumped up to serve, then I don't know what will. The kids at Jones Padea Elementary are so appreciative of all of the hours that Vanderbilt has put in and spent with them and will continue to spend with them. Now, to pass it off to Jocelyn for the next award. And also, just wanted to thank our amazing production team and media team for all of the amazing videos and highlights that you've seen here this evening.
All right, our next award is the Perry Wallace Courage Award. This award is in honor of Perry Wallace, the first black basketball player in SEC history, playing at Vanderbilt from 1966 to 1970. Wallace's courage in the face of racist hostility on the road, as well as isolation and loneliness on the Vanderbilt campus, remains an inspiration and a challenge to our entire Commodore community. The Perry Wallace Courage Award recognizes those who embody Wallace's courage through their work to make Vanderbilt athletics an inclusive and equitable place for all. And the winner of the Perry Wallace Courage Award is Jordan Cambridge.
Jordan Cambridge capped her storied women's basketball career at the NCAA tournament this season. The program record holder for career and single-season steals, Cambridge was a semifinalist for the National Defensive Player of the Year and became the 40th Commodore to join the 1,000-point club.
Keep the competition going. Pull out your devices for another round of Commodore Kahoot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Next question, please. What was women's tennis ranked nationally in the Intercollegiate Tennis Association's team spring preseason rankings? Was it 20th? Was it 16th? Was it 17th? Or was it 19th? Lock in your answers. All right, let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, couple of spots getting bumped up, but Madison maintains a strong lead.
As we have recognized our athletes on the individual level, we want to reflect on the thrilling moments that have defined this year for Vanderbilt athletics. This award encapsulates the essence of sportsmanship, skill, and sheer excitement. It isn't just about the final score or the highlight reel. It is about the electrifying moments that have left us breathless, moments that have captured the essence of competition and remind us why we all love sports. Whether it's a game-winning shot, a gravity-defying catch, or a jaw-dropping display of athleticism. The Play of the Year represents the pinnacle of excellence on the field of play. Our nominees for this year's Play of the Award are...
In the game's waning seconds, Ezra Mignon drove into the paint and was met by three Aggies defenders. He attempted a shot before landing on his feet and lobbing the ball over 6'7" Anderson Garcia's head as the clock ticked towards zeros. By the time the ball sank into the basket, Vanderbilt secured a 74-73 win over Texas A&M. A 300 Baker game is always a showstopper, and Vanderbilt scored the program's 7th all-time midway in its semifinal victory over Jacksonville State. The rotation of Caroline Thazier, Kaylee Chanel, Alyssa Ballard, Paige Peters, and Victoria Verano accomplished the feat in an incredible match in which, believe it or not, the game itself was not clinched until the 10th frame as the talented Gamecocks shot .267 and still lost. Ellie Telefero posted the fastest time ever by a Commodore in the 200 IM, and Sophie Costuras followed with a new record in the 50 free in the morning prelims before the two came back and teamed with Jenna Raffarino and Megan Cesek to put together the best 200 free relay in program history. Tilly Claggart's near impossible fence flop shot at the Mason Rudolph tournament on the 18th hole of the final round to secure the home tournament win.
And the winner of Play of the Year is men's basketball. Can we please have all of the members of men's basketball come up to the stage?
In the game's waning seconds, Ezra Mignon drove into the paint and was met by 3 Aggies defenders. He attempted a shot before landing on his feet and lobbing the ball over 6'7" Anderson Garcia's head as the clock ticked towards zeros. By the time the ball sank into the basket, Vanderbilt secured a 74-73 win over Texas A&M.
All right, we already know what time it is. Pull out your devices as we close out the home stretch of awards. We're gonna hit the questions back to back. Take a look at your leaderboard. Next question. How many members of track and field were named to the indoor All-SEC second team? Was it 5, 2, 4, or 6? Lock in your answers. All right. I'm telling you, a strong lead, but there are some people creeping up behind.
Our next award is the Shining Star Award that goes to one member of each of our 15 teams who embody the true spirit of their team. These individuals may not always be in the spotlight, but their impact is felt at every practice, in every game, and every shining moment in their team. Their contributions extend far beyond the field of play. They are mentors, motivators, and friends, always willing to lend a helping hand or support to anyone in need. They epitomize sportsmanship, integrity, camaraderie, and their presence enriches the fabric of our athletic community. The winners of our Shining Star Awards are, for bowling, we have Amanda Najokas. Women's basketball, Jada Brown. Women's golf, Megan Messerol. Soccer, Allie Bolig. Women's cross country, Lainey Phelps. Lacrosse, Garrison Morrill. Women's tennis, Naomi Katz. Swimming, Abby Francis. Track and field, Madison Murray. Football, Taco Wright. Men's golf, Ben Loomis. Men's basketball, Colson Messer. Men's cross country, Zach Hodges. Men's tennis, Mitchell Deems. And baseball, David Diaz. You come up if your name was called.
Congratulations to all of our shining stars. Down to our second to last question of Commodore Kahoot. Let's get it going. Second to last question. Here we go. How many strokes under par was Tilly Claggett when she broke the competitive course record in the Patriot AAI? Was it 9? Was it 8? Was it 7? Or was it 6? All right.
Right. Moving on to our Miss Commodore Award. As a student athlete, this woman has excelled both on and off her playing field, displaying unparalleled skill, determination, and her sportsmanship in every endeavor. But it is not just her athletic achievements that set her apart. It is her commitment to service, her compassion for others, and her ability to inspire those around her to be their very best selves. This year's nominees for Miss Commodore are...
And the nominees for Miss Commodore are Gabriella Pierrapon Mays with swimming, Virginie Dane with women's golf, Amanda Najokas with bowling, and Jocelyn Blair with women's cross country.
And the winner of Miss Commodore is Jocelyn Blair.
Jocelyn Blair, women's cross country. Jocelyn has served as the 23-24 Vice President of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. She was named to the College Sports Communicators Academic All-District Team. She's been on the Dean's List 5 semesters and the SEC Academic Honor Roll every year. She was named to the SEC Track and Field Community Service Team for her leadership in organizing and executing female empowerment programming, and consistently served over 80 hours in the Nashville community as an Alive Hospice volunteer, Conversations to Remember volunteer, reading buddy, and mentor, amongst many others. She also owns 2 marks ranking in the program's all-time top 10.
Next, this male athlete has exemplified all the qualities of leadership, dedication, and excellence that define the Commodore spirit. He has set the standard for excellence both on the field and in the classroom. He's been a leader and mentor to his teammates, guiding them with wisdom, courage, and humility. He has faced adversity with resilience and grace, emerging stronger and more determined than ever before. This year's nominees for Mr. Commodore are...
And the nominees for Mr. Commodore are Ezra Mignon with men's basketball, Cole Sherwood with men's golf, Matthew Ragsdale with men's cross country, and Jack Bolger with baseball.
And the winner for Mr. Commodore is Jack Bolger.
Jack Bolger, baseball. Jack Bolger has started more than 150 games for Vanderbilt's baseball team, while balancing an economics major and a minor in the business of College of Arts and Sciences, and a digital fabrication minor through the School of Engineering. He's been on the Dean's List 5 semesters and the SEC Academic Honor Roll every year. Jack has also served as a leader on SAC, volunteered with Eakin Elementary and Hope Kids, as well as participated in the inaugural Vandy Hub Career Experience in New York City, working along with Alta Park Capital last summer.
Another round of applause for this year's Miss Commodore and Mr. Commodore. Now, last question for Commodore Kahoot. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. This is for all the marbles. After receiving All-American honors, this year, Matthew Hayball became what door to do so since 1965? Was it 15? Was it 20? Was it 25? Or was it 30? We will announce the winner in a few minutes.
All right. I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our student athletes that have served on our Student Athlete Advisory Committee this year. At this time, I would like to ask all of our SAC rep members to please stand to be recognized. Please give them a round of applause. Now I would like to ask all of our senior SAC reps to make their way to the stage. This group, along with all of our other SAC representatives, have been responsible for being the voice of our community, resolving any issues or concerns that could have arisen, as well as engaging you in different ways throughout the year. Our administration greatly relies on this group for their input and their leadership in our athletics community. On behalf of all student athletes, I would like to thank these wonderful people for their dedication this year. Please give a round of applause to this year's SAC seniors.
Thank you so much for your leadership this year. Now, before announcing our 2024-2025 SAC President and Vice President, we'd like to give a huge thanks to our current leadership. Gray, your SAC President, and Jocelyn, your SAC Vice President. Please give them a round of applause. Thank you both for your consistent and dedicated leadership this year.
All right, at this time, I would like to announce next year's SAC president and vice president. For president, we have Kaylee Hitt from our bowling team. And for vice president, we have Hannah Weissman of the swim team. Please give a round of applause to the new SAC leadership team.
Our next award, one that was added 2 years ago and has since carried on as a tradition to Golden Doors every year. There were many nominations for our Staff Appreciation Award this year. This award is to acknowledge that we cannot achieve all that we do as student athletes without the help of our amazing Vanderbilt athletic staff. Our inaugural recipient was our incredible athletic director, Dr. Candace Story-Lee, recognizing her work in leading our athletic department through COVID and launching the Vandy United campaign. This year's winner is someone whose impact extends far beyond the playing field. Their investment has made a noticeable impact on the lives of student athletes. And this year's winner of the Staff Appreciation Award is Nate Bell.
Nate serves as the Assistant AD for Student Services in the Ingram Center for Student Athlete Success. With boundless heart, time, and energy, he nurtures the student athlete's academic, personal, and professional aspirations, fostering a culture of growth and empowerment. His genuine care, fairness, and unwavering belief in their potential doesn't go unnoticed. Today, we celebrate Nate Bell, a true champion of student athlete success.
The Campus Partner of the Year is given to a team or individual who has made a significant impact on our student athletes in the past academic year. This year's Campus Partner has advocated for our student athletes in ways that go far beyond the classroom. This year, our Campus Partner of the Year award goes to the Office of the University Registrar. Accepting this award on behalf of the Office of the University Registrar is Molly Thompson, Senior Associate, University of Registrar. There we go.
The work this unit does behind the scenes for our student athletes helps in ways that aren't seen on a day-to-day basis, but are felt in how we recruit, how we communicate, and how we manage and maintain eligibility standards. They've also been a crucial part in establishing new and creative paths that have opened up more opportunities for our student athletes, like this special registration window. As we look back on the units we've radically collaborated with over the last year, this one tops the list.
The Student Athlete Advocate of the Year Award is an honor that is given to an individual or group that supports the mission of our athletic department as a whole and is persistent in the pursuit of making the student athlete experience at Vanderbilt the best in the country. It is with great appreciation that we present this year's Student Athlete Advocate of the Year Award to none other than John Ingram.
The Student Athlete Advocate of the Year Award is an honor that's given to an individual or group that supports the mission of our athletic department as a whole and is persistent in the pursuit of making the student athlete experience at Vanderbilt the best in the country.
Thank you so much for all that you do to help our student athletes. Now, to announce the winner of this year's Commodore Kahoot Challenge. Drum roll, please. Third place. Second place. And first place goes to Madison.
Thank you all for joining us tonight to celebrate all of our achievements over the last year. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's celebrations, and good luck to everyone the rest of the semester and everyone finishing out their 2024 seasons.
As we conclude this year's Golden Doors Awards ceremony banquet, like many of us do at the end of all of our competitions, please stand and join us in singing the alma mater. All right, I'm going to lead us. All right, 1, 2, 3. On the city's western border, reared against the sky, proudly stands our alma mater as the years roll by. Forward ever be thy watchword, conquer and prevail. Hail to thee, our alma mater, Vanderbilt, all hail! After the fight song, you are free to leave and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much.